Hello and welcome to the Matthew Allton Art channel again. Today I'm going to return to charcoal. I haven't done any charcoal for quite a while. Those of you that follow the channel know that I've been doing more painting recently, and also some pencil sketches, life drawing pencil sketches, quite a lot of those with all the life drawing classes that I'm attending. I'm going to be using willow charcoal and a charcoal pencil there as well, maybe for some of the finer details. I might also use some blending stumps, a very thin one there, and a brush as well to brush the charcoal around a little bit, just a soft brush. Okay, so we're going to attempt a male nude. I haven't done any male nudes for a while, so let's see how we get on. Starting at the top, as I normally do, you can see that I'm using the charcoal pencil that I mentioned that I would be using, just to mark out accurately where the figure is. It turns out to be a bit of a mistake, the charcoal pencil, really, in that it doesn't seem to be very erasable, certainly on the paper that I'm using, which is just a sketchbook pad paper. So it's not very erasable with the putty rubber, really. But okay for getting the details in. You can see that the figure is sitting almost cross-legged, but with feet in front of him, so there's quite a lot of foreshortening going on. Very odd angled foot to deal with. You can now see that I'm using the willow charcoal to start adding some of the shadows. I really should have drawn this much bigger, really, to be fair. It's on an A4 sketch pad page, and the actual drawing is only about half that size, really. So it's a bit difficult to get any detail with charcoal at this size. You can see I'm using very thin charcoal, but see that I just used a brush there to blend the charcoal a bit, or just move the charcoal around. Trying to get any detail on the face at this size is very difficult indeed, really. You see the model's looking down. I quite like the charcoal pencil, but it's, as I said, it's not very erasable once you've put something on there, so it might be nice to try and use it in a different way, and you use it in sort of a cross-hatched way that you might use a normal pencil, but of course you won't get that silvered effect that you get with graphite, so it'll be more black and white. I may return to them. You can see I've erased the head many times trying to get something like the features right. I don't think I actually succeed even at the end very well. Erased again, or erased as much as I can with the charcoal pencil. The tiniest of changes alters the face entirely, really. I'm now just going over the body lightly with charcoal all over, just to sort of give it a mid-tone. As you can see there, I've pretty much covered the torso there. Using the brush to sort of spread that out. Again, doing the same on the arms, using my finger in that case to smudge, to get a sort of a mid-tone of the body. And then I can start building up. You can see I'm using a putty rubber there to take out some highlights. adding more shadow again using the willow charcoal. Important to get the nipples in the right place. So such tiny minute marks, and then using the tiny blending stump to merge those and blend those a little. Finally putting some of the shadows on the background here. It's actually quite complicated. I probably should have done that for earlier, really, in that it would have given me some help getting the tones right on the body. There's sort of two shadows, and where they are both cast, it's a bit darker. There's two light sources on this photograph. Finally working on the hand, again a very tiny thing to work on with charcoal. I think overall I do succeed with that better than I have with the face. You can see I'm constantly flitting around as I normally do, getting things correct as I see that there's stuff that needs improving on. Moving all over the piece. Only trying to attack that, again, awkward shaped foot, the nearest one, which of course appears much larger than it actually is because of it's nearer to the viewer. Most of the sole of the foot is turned away from the light as well, so it's quite dark. Just a bit of final tidying up, and then I think I'm calling it a day, in that it's a little too small to get accurate, I think, really. Overall, it's not too bad, don't get me wrong. It's been a while since I've done charcoal, so to tackle something quite so complicated and small is quite a good thing. I'll try again and do one a little bigger next time. I think that's just about it for the video. Well, this is the final sketch. Overall, it's not too bad, though I did make it very difficult for myself by doing such a small drawing on A4 paper, but only really half-size A4 paper, really, which isn't ideal for using charcoal as a medium. It's usually used for much larger drawings. But, you know, it could be worse. It took quite a long time as well because of the difficulty of the size and constantly adding and erasing. It took about 1 hour and 3/4 to do in total. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. If you're new here, then do consider subscribing to the channel. It will really help out the viewing figures for me. And do give the video a like if you did like it. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.